Namaskar and a very good morning. Welcome to the audiocast from Kotak Securities. I'm your host and guide Anindya Banerjee. As USDINR is going to start on a back foot. Matlab dollar is going to be lower. Now this has become a very whimsical market. Not just the USDINR, even globally too, the overall dollar index. Jaise after the US jobs data on Friday, we saw a nice rally in the dollar index, and that pushed the USDINR higher yesterday till the close. But overnight, as the US ISM services data, मतलब जो US services sector, जो dominant sector है economy का, उसके ऊपर जो survey release हुआ, that came in much lower than expected. It was close to a contraction zone, not contracted but very close. तो ये situation में dollar index came under pressure, and that's the reason why USDINR may be opening lower around 80 to 50 के आसपास on the spot. Forward premium तो कुछ खास है नहीं, 7-8 पैसा for a month. So on the June futures, it will be, if the spot opens around 80 to 50, the June futures may start trading around 80 to 55 or 56 levels. Now this has become a very difficult market to trade, because generally what we do is we look to short intraday whenever the market makes a move of around 20 paisa plus. But yesterday that didn't work, because even when we went short with a market as high as 27-28 paisa, it still moved even higher, because this has happened. It's not that it has not happened in the last 2 months. It's such a move has happened, but rarely. Generally 15-20 के आसपास अगर कोई short करता है intraday for scalping, or let's say somebody buys if it goes down, it tends to work out, but there will be days when it won't. So it's a difficult market to trade. Positional traders के लिए तो there is no opportunity, and that's the reason why, as we have been saying, that the volumes on the NSE futures on USDINR has been steadily coming down. But option volume has been holding steady, क्योंकि इसका मतलब ये है कि option sellers जो है, they have been pretty dominant, but they too have had a rough ride. क्योंकि क्या होता है कि option premium जो है, let's say I short a straddle or a strangle, the premium is so low that even if it moves by 20-25 paisa, or let's say 30-40 paisa suddenly in a week, then I lose all the gains which I've made and lose even more. So it's a tough trading condition for the futures traders, definitely. For the option traders too, it's a tricky condition. So, but that's the only strategy, two strategies which can be done in this kind of listless market. That is to do intraday scalping, कि 15-20 पैसे का एक ही साइड में मूव हो चुका है, then you can start building contra positions but with a proper stop loss. ये futures trading के लिए. दूसरा है for options trading, you can look to short a straddle or a strangle, और hedge करना है तो an iron fly which you can hold till expiry. So iron fly में at least ये है कि you won't get worried with a sudden move of 30-40 paisa in one direction, and suddenly, like just it happened, right? Last 24 hours में we saw a sharp move towards 70 levels on the spot, और आज it's going to pull back way down to 80 to 50. अगर if it pulls further, because USD का एक tendency है कि it tends to fill the gaps, और 80 to 25 से 80 to 50 के बीच अभी भी एक gap है. So if it wishes to pull back, for somebody who was holding a short iron fly last Friday will be able to benefit, because he would have held the position, right? But if somebody was short straddle or a strangle, he would have panicked, and either he would have adjusted his position, or नहीं तो इसमें stop loss लेके he would have exited. So iron fly उस हिसाब से better है for somebody who is new in the market and wants to sell options. So again, I'll summarize. In such a listless market जहाँ पे gaps are being filled eventually in this, because ये एक particular point है, keep it in your attention that gaps अगर हो रहा है market में, then be very careful, because it tends to fill those gaps eventually. एक point आएगा जब ये trending mode में चला जाएगा, and in trending mode gaps will remain and not be filled, but when it's in a range bound kind of a scenario, it tends to fill the gaps. So यह situation में either you can do intraday scalping, that is 15-20 or little more paisa of a move on either direction. You tend to build counter positions through futures with proper stops, or you can short options and with adequate stops, or do a hedge strategy like an iron fly. Now, cross currencies mein GBPINR could see an up move aaj, and so do USDINR because of the weak services data which I pointed from US. Euro dollar and GBP dollar has bounced. So GBPINR or GBPINR may keep an eye on the GBPINR options because volumes are picking up on the NSE front, and that's an interesting play to consider. So वहाँ पे भी if you're looking to sell options क्योंकि premiums are much higher than USDINR, focus on iron fly as hedge strategy क्योंकि वहाँ पे क्या है कि sudden gaps are very common. Like last 2 trading sessions में we had seen a move up to 103.30 and suddenly a gap down to 102.60. So right, so keep that in mind. वहाँ पे आयरन फ्लाई इज अ बेटर स्ट्रेटजी. इंट्राडे करना चाहते हो तो मे बी स्ट्रैडल, बट ओवरनाइट कैरी ओवर करना है तो ऑलवेज फोकस ऑन हेज स्ट्रेटजीज. डायरेक्शनल करना है तो आप कॉल स्प्रेड, पुट स्प्रेड. अगर शॉर्ट ऑप्शंस करना है तो आयरन फ्लाई. So that's it folks, this is Anindya Banerjee signing off. Have a fantastic day ahead.